said she felt threatened. Oh, well, I've never been in a fight in my whole life. So, I don't know why she would have felt threatened.
Say what?
I swear to God, I'm bleeping gonna take this bleeping ball and shove it down your bleeping throat. You hear that? I swear to God. Not threatening at all, Serena. That's what she had to say Saturday. This is what she had to say today after winning the doubles title.
You released another statement earlier today. Was there something that clicked in your head in the last 24 hours?
Well, what I think the crowd is saying is, Patrick, let's move on.
Thanks, Venus. Way to stand up for your sister. Your sister talks a big game. She can issue any apology statement that she wants through her PR people, but quite frankly, she messed up and messed up big time. Not only did she humiliate and embarrass herself, she cost herself the match. This is championship point for Kim Clijsters. She threw it away. This shows a complete lack of class, integrity, and headiness. Serena, I'm a big fan of yours, but she should be ashamed of herself there, Will.
You know what? I think it was a momentary lapse in judgment. I thought she was going to lose the match anyway. She had actually lost the match in the very first set, as far as I was concerned, because I didn't think she was there technically or physically and mentally into the game, right? So what happened at the end was just a mere formality. It was coming. She was going to lose anyway. That she lost her temper, fine. They don't, you know, it's a double standard, though. And I know it's a lot has changed in tennis since Ilie Nastase and John McEnroe have played, but the threats were like pretty tame to me. They were threats nonetheless. But is she gonna? All right, I'm gonna shove the ball down your throat. Ooh, okay. So fine her and let it be that. But I don't think it's this big media overkill about it. Suspend her for what? For saying something?
She's throwing the game into disrepute.
All right, so there are guys who bump umpires in baseball every day, and basketball coaches who bump referees in games.
So are you condoning that BS that goes down in other leagues?
I'm not condoning it, but I'm talking about let the punishment fit the crime. She threatened the woman. She said something. She didn't attempt to swing at her or hit her. The fine is whatever it is. If they want to suspend her, if they want to.
She threatened to kill.
She did not say kill. She did not say kill. She did not say kill. You heard it. And
it's a big jump. It's a big jump to go from I'm going to put a ball down your throat to I'm going to kill you. And if you're going to take an athlete or anybody's words literally, did she literally mean I am going to
kill you? Maybe she didn't actually say it to the line judge. But you're telling me that the line judge wasn't in a position where she should feel threatened. She shouldn't have to be threatened to do her job properly, which is calling the sport and the game as is.
You're right, but I think she should be fine. If they want to suspend her from the next tournament, fine. Should she be suspended for the year? She didn't punch an opponent in the face like what's this kid's name from Oregon. She didn't do that. She threatened the lady. She should be suspended and fined for at least one tournament. That's fine.
The irony is as I was talking to some friends on Saturday, and just like he was saying, is you know, where had all the complaining and where had all the arguments in tennis gone? I mean, McEnroe and Connors, it was every week. It was Nastase. They actually just showed that on CBS during the rain delay when he actually just sat there for 20 minutes sulking like a baby because of one call that didn't go against him.
But there's a difference between getting on an official's back and actually threatening to cause physical harm to them. There is a difference.
What I don't like about the Serena thing,
McEnroe did that? Not to just line judges. Umpires, you did to everybody.
He would bring the tournament chairs down and start berating them. The one difference that I say, okay, this is tough on Serena or any other tennis player that does this, is that people who do the U.S. Open are generally or amateur referees who gets their one chance to be the umpire. These are not professional people who follow the WTA from tournament to tournament and deal with superstar athletes on a weekly basis. So when you have some superstar athlete come down on you, it is intimidating.
So is it hypocritical of me to get on Serena's back simply because maybe this is a little different because it's a woman doing it than when a man does it? Because I'm looking at there's no difference whatsoever.
This is one case. This is not like a McEnroe where he did this on a weekly basis. This is a woman that did this once, and yeah, she lost her temper, and She was going to lose. She was down on championship point. She was obviously very frustrated with her performance. A lot of things came to a head, and she just said,
Steven's
that's it.
point, we had a chance earlier today on the radio to talk to Ted Robinson, the tennis play-by-play guy for NBC Sports, and he was even pointing out, you look at her pass, and I believe it was 2004 against Jennifer Capriati, a similar incident in terms of a call that was blown by the official. Serena didn't say a word. She swallowed it, went on, and it was after that tournament, after that play with a ball, I think, that was clearly out of bounds, that was called in, where they came up with the instant replay. That was all started because of the Serena Capriati match. There was another incident at another tournament that Ted Robinson was talking about where she's basically saying her whole career, she's kept her mouth shut. Even this year, where she's been totally screwed all year by not having that #1 seed, in spite of finishing #1 and winning the championship and a couple of Grand Slams, she's already pissed off, and at a crucial moment, you get called for a foot foul, which never gets called. Right. She snapped, and she needs to be held accountable for it.
She had to win that tournament, which would have cemented her as #1 for the year. She knew she was going to lose. She was frustrated.
The point is, she should have been #1. And I'm not trying to be an apologist for her behavior, but at the end of the day, this should not define her career at all. It was an incident, and that's why they're saying move on.
It's going to define my job if you guys keep on talking and not let me throw us to break. We got to go to break. We're talking about Phil Kessel and whether or not he's worth a couple first-rounders, and was Healy worth what he brought back to the Capitol? It's an all puck in or out. Next.